Hello and welcome to another week of the weekly support and clarity from Spirit for you. So I hope you've had a wonderful week. Thank you for joining me. We're doing this from the, November 20th to the 26th, Monday to the Sunday. And so how I work is I call in my guides, all those in Spirit who love me, ask them to give you what you need for the upcoming week, any tips, techniques, exercises that may come along with that as well. So if you haven't already, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, or my Facebook channel, YouTube, whatever you're watching this on, share it around, and always love getting your feedback as well. So beautiful. All right, let's just get into it. Okay, so this is something I think it's come up before with the weekly readings, but it's about creating a sort of a balance within your intention. So it's about creating intention. You know, what is your intention for doing this particular thing? You know, this situation, your work, you know, your communication that you're doing, that you're having. You know, what's your intention about this stuff? What are you really looking for to get out of this the most? But then also to create some balance within your life and within the different areas of your life. You know, you put a lot of energy into one area, you're not putting a lot of energy into another area. You know, because everyone's got multiple areas within their life. And how much intention, how much sort of focus and determination are you putting into, you know, the different areas within your life? And this could be, you know, the sort of ones that the regular ones that people normally have, you know, social, family, you know, work, personal, and personal. And they just said, don't forget fun. You know, fun can actually be another aspect or segment of your life. You know, how much intention are you putting into having fun? How much intention are you putting into enjoying yourself or giving yourself that time out? And you can break down these areas as much as you want to. But really sort of just having a bit of a think about, okay, where's your focus within your life? You know, is it heavily based within, you know, your work? Is it heavily based with other people? Are you leaving yourself out? And, you know, if you're doing that, what's your intention around this? Are you trying to help other people to help themselves? And if so, how much are you helping yourself to help yourself? And help yourself so you can help others. You get the gist of what I'm saying. And so it's really good to be able to correlate, you know, this sort of information and then how it's actually going to work into the different aspects of your life, you know, and the different sort of segments within you. Because the more clear you can be around where you're doing things and why you're doing things, well, then the more clear the results are going to be as well. So, yeah, if you keep that in mind, it's going to make basically everything so much easier. Because everyone's intention, everyone's, you know, what they're wanting out of it, the results is going to be different as well. So, you know, you can do this from more of a metaphysical way of working, or you can do this from more of an analytical, practical way of working. You know, they're both awesome, or you can bring them together. You know, it's really up to you. It's not about following a stock standard procedure, but it is really about clarity and about awareness. So we'll get into the weekly reading, see what's coming up. Okay, Monday. So Monday, they're saying, are you really looking at where you're going? Are you really having an awareness about what you're actually doing on Monday and where you're actually walking? And have you got awareness about your thinking around this and about what happens when you put more awareness on what you're actually thinking about when you're doing this and when you're not? So just to yeah, a bit more clarity, a bit more awareness around that. So Tuesday, all right, I can feel a lot of energy coming up from my heart, up through my throat, and then out. And so, you know, I feel like some of this is around people that really need to speak their truth a little bit more. And they're just saying to me that there's a few people out there that want to speak a very, you know, harsh truth towards some of their employers at the moment. Tell them when to go and so forth. That's probably not, you know, great to do because of what's going to happen. But what you can do is you can still be truthful, and you can still, you know, look into your heart about what do you really want from this, and what do you want from this interaction, and how can you speak to whether it's a work colleague, you know, somebody you work for, or it could even be a friend, because there is some energy around friends here, around, you know, how can you do this in a really clear and succinct way, but always stay aligned with what's in your heart. Very important. Because when you follow that sort of what is going to be most aligned within your truth, that things fall into place a lot easier. And they're saying sometimes things get rattled, but that's actually a really good thing. You know, it creates change. So Wednesday, don't take yourself so seriously. It's about Wednesday. So have a laugh at yourself. And they're just reminding me about why I grew this moustache. I was actually working in a rehab, doing readings, doing a whole bunch of things, doing readings separately. I was working as a addiction counsellor, and life was really serious. So all of a sudden I was like, how can I remind myself not to be so serious? So I thought if I grew a big crazy mo and curled it. Back then, it was 7 years ago now, probably 8 years ago. I thought, right, I'm never going to be able to take myself seriously if I'm looking at myself like this. And so don't be serious, man. How can you give yourself a bit of a trigger or something to help yourself to chill out a bit? All right, wow, Thursday, what's Thursday about? So Thursday, it's actually about movement, and it's about allowing you to move and express, but it is actually physical movement as well as energetic movement, or, you know, verbal expression. But yeah, this is about movement, and it is about allowing, you know, how are you moving, you know, or how are you not moving if you're not, and, you know, what's that doing for you? You know, ask yourself around this, do I want to do a little bit more? Am I doing too much? Do I need to slow down a little bit? But it's about movement. It's about becoming more aware of your movements, both on a physical level, also on a mental, emotional level, more on the physical for this way. Okay, Friday, put your roots down into the ground. So this is about grounding. So, you know, really ask yourself during Friday, am I coming from a grounded approach? Have I done my grounding practice this morning when I got up, or sometime in the morning? Have I done some more, you know, during lunchtime or around that time? Have I done some more in the evening or afternoon? I know I sound like a broken record, but if you really ground really well, you know, once that can be enough. But a lot of the time we get pulled out of our groove, and then it's important to just realign, re-assimilate, and to reground. And this can, you know, you can take 30 seconds. You can do it for a couple of minutes. You make it your process. I think I got some grounding tips on my YouTube channel if you want to have a look at them. So Saturday, what's Saturday about? So Saturday, it's about, yeah, taking the blinkers off. So what are you not wanting to see that's going on around you at the moment? You know, what are you not wanting to look at? And it's not about taking action right now. It's just about, okay, what's actually happening, or, you know, what's actually going on, and just being really honest with yourself. This is both with yourself and with people around you, your environment, any aspects of your life. But it is around social stuff, you know, and more personal and social. So, all right, Sunday, what's on Sunday? Take a day off. Have a day off. Everyone needs a day off. So I keep telling David to take days off, and he's better, but he's still, he works a lot. Take a day off, man. And that could be, a day off doing things, could be a day off work, could be a day off, trying to, sort stuff out. It could be a day off in a lot of ways. So give yourself some time out on Sunday. So, that's it for the weekly reading. That was quite cool. I enjoyed that. So thank you for joining me. If you would like to have a session with me, have some coaching, have some healing, I do lots of stuff, give me a call. All the links are below. And so, looking forward to hearing from you, and have a wonderful week. All right. See you next week. Bye-bye.